Hello, English 110 students. My name is Rebecca Warfield, and I will be your instructor for this semester. This video is designed to give you just a quick overview of how to use Canvas and how to get into Module 1 and complete your assignments. Although each module will be designed kind of similarly, they will differ a little bit in terms of what's due, and as we get into this semester, there will be like essays and peer reviews and such that we'll have to do that's a little bit different. So with that in mind, though this video sort of sets the framework for how to use Canvas and how each module will work, each module does have its own video that will accompany it. So don't worry if you feel like you're not sure what to do in modules 2, 3, 4, and beyond. As those modules open on their respective due dates, there will be more videos and more information. But without further ado, let's go ahead and look at Canvas so that way you can see what's going on. And we're going to switch over to student view here. And you'll see this purple bar down here. This is just something for me telling me that as the instructor, I'm in student view. So don't worry if you don't see that. You'll notice over here on the left-hand side that I've narrowed down the options because everything is available on the course home page. This way you can easily access everything without having to figure out which link is it under, where did I find that last week, that sort of stuff. So it's right here in the same place all the time. And now this looks like there's like a whole lot of stuff on here, but do note that you can click this arrow and that will condense everything so it looks a little bit more manageable. So if you're to look in Canvas right now, you can see start here, course documents and information, resources, and module 1. And you can open each folder by clicking this little arrow and that will drop it down for you and expand. So in terms of start here, you can look here and see my contact information. Please look at your specific Canvas course to see when my office hours are. I just film these videos once in a while and they change per semester. So just make sure you know what it says in your actual course. And then to move through each module or folder, you can either go back to home, but even easier than that is you can hit next. And it will take you to the next page in that folder. So in this case, it's the Netiquette and 12 Ground Rules for Online Discussions. I'll let you read this on your own time. However, it is listed in your module to make sure you read through this document. It's important that we know how to communicate online. So let's back up here and we're back into start here. And this is our home page. So if you want to condense this, you can just hit that button right there and it goes away. Of course, it's not gone forever. You can just click back and forth as needed. That brings us down to course documents and information. So this is all the important documents that you'll need for this semester. So here you can find your syllabus. You can go into here, read through the syllabus, and then when you're finished, you can move to, oops, let me get down here, next. And it'll take you to the next document, which is our course schedule. And you can look through this, and again, you can hit next. And again, it just keeps taking you right through each folder. Pretty easy to use, and everything that you need in terms of course documents for the duration of the whole semester is here. Now, there will be other course documents that are housed in each module. This is a folder that's really designed just to hold the documents that are necessary for the entire semester. Syllabus, schedule, the discussion board rubric, and module availability. In terms of other documents that you'll be looking at, those will be in their respective modules. So we can close this one down and move into resources. There's a lot of information here in resources. This is a section for you to get a little bit of supplemental help if I'm not available, or maybe you want to do the UNCW Randall Library tutorial or something like that, or you want to submit your paper to the Writing Center. You can access this information here. And now one thing that I didn't mention yet about Canvas is you don't have to go through in here one by one. So let's say you were in these resources and you just want to look at the in-text citations. You don't have to click up here and then go through each part of the module. You can click here. It'll take you right where you want to go. So that's kind of nice too, so that way you don't have to sift through every single thing along the way. Now, if there's ever anything that you think should be added into this resource section, please let me know and I can add it. This is really just so growing a living folder or module, if you will, that I put information in that might be helpful and help you succeed in your papers and beyond. So resources are here. So let's get into module 1. On my view right now, it lets you just see everything, even if you haven't looked at the overview or anything like that. On your end, you are going to have to go through the modules step by step. And this is to ensure that you're not missing anything. Because what I really don't want for you to do is just say like, screw the video, I'm not going to watch it, and just skip down to the readings. It's important that you look at each step along the way. So mine looks a little different than yours will, but as you move through each part of the module, all of these will begin to open up. So just as a reminder, if you move in here, it tells you that the module opens at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 21st in this case. But remember, please make sure you look at the dates that are on your Canvas course, because they will change, obviously. It's because I filmed these one time, and I use them for a few semesters. And then you can click next, and this takes you into the video overview. And so this video, it's important for you to watch because it gives you important information that might help you succeed on the assignments or in the discussion board for the week. And if you miss it, then you're missing out on all that great information. And just as a hint, sometimes the module videos have extra credit opportunities. So please don't skip this part. From here, then, you can click into next again, and this will take you into the week overview, where this should look familiar because this is taken right from your course schedule. Click next. This takes you into the objectives. You can read through these, what we're going to do in the course, and in particular this module. Then you can move into the to-do list, and this is a list of things that you should be doing in this module by the end of the week. So make sure that you look through this carefully and do everything that's on here and schedule yourself as necessary in your personal calendars. Click next again, and that takes you into your readings for the week. So you can read through all of this information and make sure that you have all of that read, including all of the links and anything that's assigned from your textbooks. And I think you're getting the point now. You click next. And this takes you into your module discussion. So the discussion happens right here on this page. So you'll read through the prompt, make sure you're familiar with everything that's happening here. Be sure to click this link here for the discussion board rubric. And then to actually be a part of the discussion, you'll hit this box here, reply, and you'll type in your answer. So I'll say example answer, here, little smiley face. And then you'll hit post reply. Boom. That's it. So let's say this is someone else's answer and now you're ready to respond to that person. You'll hit reply right here. Example reply here. And you're done. Right? So it's pretty easy. It's pretty much like any other discussion board. It's just kind of nice because it doesn't take you out of the prompt. So you can move up and down to review the prompt and the questions as much as you want. So that's pretty nice. And then everything will be located down here. So as your classmates begin to reply, you'll be able to scroll farther and farther down. And that's all you have to do for the discussion boards in order to respond. Please make sure you're familiar with the expectations on the discussion board rubric for your course. And then moving into Module 1, Assignment, Diagnosis, and Prognosis. Here, it's sort of the same thing as the discussion board. The entire assignment is here, but rather than having to do anything at the bottom, once you've finished this and you've answered all these questions as you've been asked, you can hit Submit Assignment. And then you have some choices, and this will depend on what I've asked from you. So in this case, it says must respond in a .doc or a .docx. So that'll be a file upload. As we move through this semester and we are doing other things in the course, I will ask for you to have text entries. If that's the case, you'll just you'll just click text entry and you'll type your answer here. Or if you're like me, you can't type it all right now. And then you would just hit submit assignment. So again, make sure you know what I'm asking you to do in the instructions, and from there you can submit your assignment. The file upload should be as easy as attaching a document. And in this case, that's the end of Module 1. Most of our modules will be pretty similar to this, so you can kind of count on them, you know, having sort of the same structure and the same expectations. But as we get closer into writing your final essay, there will be a little bit of group work. You will be asked to do some other sort of peer reviews and stuff. So Once we get to those modules, I'll give you more information about that. But for now, that is all you need to know to be successful in acquainting yourself with our Canvas course and Module 1. Do know that other courses might be structured slightly differently. I mean, Canvas is Canvas in some respect, but we can kind of change things around a little bit. So make sure you know how your particular course on Canvas is structured. And if you have questions, let me know. I'm always happy to answer them. My email is warfieldr, WARFIELDR @uncw.edu. Have a wonderful day. I'm looking so forward to working with you this semester. And here's to a happy experience in writing and reading.